Okay, introduce.
This is an investigation into the efficiency of the Dell Latitude 12700 for business working clients and its cost benefits when compared to alternate products. So, why choose this research area? Well, the need for faster portable devices capable of sufficiently allowing business workers to carry around devices and use them using it on your desk as a laptop and then bringing it into meetings as a tablet. And also in recent years, there's been a huge increase in technology needs. And even now, you've got Wi-Fi available in lots of different places, which allows you to use and talk to and have conferences on the train, coaches, and wherever you are around the world. So it didn't seem enough just to look at that one particular laptop, as it would only give singular results about the functionality of the product. So it's a lot easier to look at it if you compare it with other models with different costs to look at another aspect of it. That's just a comparison of the three that I'm looking at and their costs and different processors and screen sizes.
Just say next one.
Oh, next. So, target audience. This is mainly business people who need to use a laptop in the office or on the go or in meetings, which also has a justifiable price tag. Secondary potential audience are also independent businesses and even students that are just looking to use a device that they can take to lectures and take notes on, or just to help use and take surveys on the go. Next one. That's just my hypothesis. Dell Latitude is efficient for business working clients, and the cost analysis reveals that they're cost effective when compared to the HP Pavilion and the Samsung Galaxy Tab Pro. The null hypothesis. The Dell Latitude is not efficient as a business product, and the cost analysis reveals that the HP Pavilion or the Samsung Galaxy Tab is more efficient given the price. Next one. Different methodologies used. Fundamental qualitative approach using survey and evaluation research, which just uses random poll sampling, so between about 30 to 50 people. This can include questions such as how the battery life of the product is, how functional they feel the product is, and how effective they feel it is to use in a business setting. Advantages of this is that you can use it to speak to people in. Advantage of this is that people who are in distant places can also take part in the survey, so you can make it global. It's all interactive, like by the use of Google Forms, you can send it out to people, and it also gives automated results. So it just collects all of it in, and then you can use it as graphs, charts, and use it to validate your hypotheses. Secondary research method was then comparing all three laptops together, looking at the cost analysis and different hardware and software advantages of using each of the different three in the same business settings, which gives a better look at how effective the Dell Latitude really is. Next one. Potential risks of using the methods. Obviously, if people don't have the device and you give the device out, some people may not be able to use it or may not know how to use it effectively or haven't used it before, and it's a personal response, so it might actually be good, but because they don't know how to use it correctly, they won't give you a proper response of how good the product is. Also, people might feel pressured into wanting to give you a good result. They may not like it, but just because you might be giving them a bit of pressure. So you picking people that have already got it or already using it gives a better feedback because they're used to the product and feel comfortable working with it. And also using a poll survey, people may not even respond because they don't have to. They might just see it and click away from it. So you might not get enough results. Ethical issues. This is where people don't know what the study is for or how it's used. or what it's being used for. So the responses may not be true, or they might just be messing around and not give you correct results. And they may be tricked into doing something that they don't know what they're doing their research for, and they may not want to do it for that reason. But with this study, there isn't really any ethical issues with it. But yeah, that's just the ethical issues. Next one. That's it. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There is no next one?
I thought there was, but it usually goes to the end slide thing, but it doesn't do it on the 6 slides.
It says slide 8. Yeah, there's only up to number 8.
Yeah, then
That's right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, do you have it? So you talked about some potential ethical issues, and I see the purpose of study. Are we missing some information here, or is there?
No, it was just say what I'm talking about.
Okay. So then, did you come to some kind of conclusion? What your research? Where is your? Did you do any? You talked about conducting primary research. Did we see any results of that primary research?
It's in the research.
It's in the research, but the
well,
research
I'll
is
show
not
you,
on the
yeah.
presentation.
It's on the presentation.
Did I miss it?
What do you mean?
Like
All my
surveys,
results,
questionnaires.
you have to put it on there.
Have you seen other people putting results of their primary?
I know, I only came from mine.
Huh?
I only came from mine. I didn't see people.
You didn't see what Farhan did?
Partly.
But he came out with the thoughts.
Okay. Well, yeah. Your presentation is, I guess, at this point incomplete because, well, yes. Okay. So you've clarified the topic. You know, you're talking about these different devices and their impact on the business environment and consumer feedback on these different devices, but we've yet to see the results of that feedback. Am I correct in saying that?
Oh, so you have to put all the results in there. I thought you was just saying why you're doing the research.
That's part of it, yes.
Oh.
Why are you doing the research? And then,
you give that.
did you
and
do the
research?
research?
Yeah, I've done the research, but I thought you have to say why you're going to do it, and then they say, okay, yeah, you can just, it's a good enough topic to do the research on, not do that and then do the
where
research, and then they say it's not good enough.
Okay, you
Isn't
may.
it for a seminar? So before you do
This-
research, you
Yeah,
propose
this.
it. Isn't it a proposal?
Okay, yeah, this is the seminar. This is the.
Yeah, so you propose it to the seminar what you're going to research, or what you want to research, and then they say whether or not it's good enough to research.
So then you're going to go out and do this research and then come back to us when?
I've
After the
already
course
done
is
it, but
over?
I didn't realize you had to. You're supposed to do it and then include the research in it.
Yeah, that requires, I guess, greater communication on your part as a student. I thought that I had expressed it clearly, but if you had any questions on what was to be presented, then that is a conversation that you would have needed to have had with me before presenting. So I would not assume if I could actually ask questions and find real information. So, yeah, you really, at this point here, your presentation is incomplete because, yes, you propose ways that you could collect your primary data, which, if you know, some of these other guys here, they might show you what they did, like showing the results of their surveys. Number of other people here, they said, you know, that through conducting surveys, they were able to see that